Hey guys, this week we're going to show you how to build your social media posts around your promotions, events, and monthly theme. Last week we talked about how to create a rockin' quarterly marketing calendar. You can check that video out by clicking the link in the corner.
Today we're going to dive a little bit deeper and we're going to plan an entire month of engaging posts around your events, your monthly theme, and your promotions.
The cool thing about creating this calendar is once you have your system or template in place, you can just swap out the events and promotions every month and voila, it's done.
Easy peasy.
There are three main parts to an awesome social media engagement calendar.
Number 1, events or promotions. These are the foundation for the rest of the calendar. They'll let you know what message you need to get across to your audience and when they need to get them.
Monthly theme-based topics or education. This is the way that you give value to your audience by giving them knowledge and or entertainment.
Number 3, content format. So this will be how you deliver your content to your audience.
And you could deliver it to them as a video, an article, a quote, or an image, just to name a few.
So just remember, whatever format you choose quality over quantity.
We're going to share our social media engagement calendar with you, so be sure to check the description for the download link.
And don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you think Brianna's new hair color is cool.
We'll be sharing our social media engagement calendar as a Google Doc file, so make sure you download it as an Excel file to personalize it for your business. Now let's take a look at the calendar.
All right, so let's take a look at the social media engagement calendar. Make sure that you download this file so that you can edit it so it makes sense for your business. But I left the instructions in there so you can understand how it works, but it's a very basic calendar. You don't really need anything fancy. You just really need to have an entire launch of an event or a new product or a promotion laid out so that you are making sure that you're covering it well in your social media promotions and you're not forgetting it in the slew of everything that's going on. You'll notice here that you have the three main categories: your events or promotions, the content topics that you want to cover for those promotions or your events, and then the content formats. Now you may also want to put in here your monthly theme. So in our example last week in the Rock and Marketing Calendar, we used low back pain as the monthly theme. So you can actually put the monthly theme in here as well. So you can make sure that you are covering all aspects of your marketing calendar in your social media calendar as well. So as you see here, I have it broken down by days of the week and each week of the month. So we have week 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then that 5th week for there's some months with that 5th week in it. We pre-filled these in for you so you can get an idea of what you want to put in there. So you'll see with the events, the pre-launch of a social media course, and pre-launch, that's Monday through Wednesday. And then on Thursday, we actually launch the course, and the launch will go through the weekend. And then our content topics, what we're going to talk about that have to do with the course itself, are tips for engagement. We'll have other tips, much like our videos. We'll have a live intro, meaning we'll go on Facebook Live and we'll do an introduction to our course. We'll do an overview on Friday. Some of our favorite tools, we'll talk about that. So you kind of get some ideas of how you can get people ready for the launch of a course or a class or a promotion, a new product that's coming out, and how you can make sure that your social media is touching on that. And then I also put in here the formats that we're going to use. So video series for the pre-launch, getting everybody ready. And then those could be either pre-recorded videos like we do here for our show, or they could be lives. And then we'll have infographics and polls. And of course, you can do all kinds of things with this. Sometimes when we're getting ready to launch something, we may use a lot of different types of things every day. So there won't just be one thing and one content format. There may be 2 or 3. So it depends on what you're launching and how much time you have to invest in the creation of your content. But this is basically it. And then I also put in here days of the week so that you can actually calendar it out by time for each one of your social media accounts, and you can put those in there. Now, I typically don't use this side of the calendar anymore because we use Hootsuite, and that does the same thing for me right in there. So that's it. That's your social media engagement calendar, and this is going to be, for some of you, mind-blowing. Make sure you use it. If you're not using this particular calendar, use something very similar so that your marketing calendar and your social media mesh. Don't forget to check in the description for your link to download the social engagement calendar.
Thanks for watching, guys. Let us know in the comments what your next monthly theme will be, and don't forget to subscribe so you know when our next show goes live.
And until next week,
Stay awesome.
Now it's recording.